sheep shit. Look at me. You'll see my method of madness. I should know. What the boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Hell yeah. A fish, a fish. We be a fish, a fish, a fish. A fish, a fish. Is it broke? Is it? Nah, it ain't broke. It ain't baroque. You to be, yeah, 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 yeah. This is a pretty interesting book because it's AI generated, but a long time ago. You know, you ever read old AI? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. The Shreks claim that Anton LaVey exaggerated or lied about aspects of his personal, mythology. But what of their own current spiritual leader? Like the Shreks, Aquino is a man with virtually no accomplishments. We are told he has written a book. The fuck is that? You're talking about Colonel? Colonel has no accomplishments, AI. Are you weird? Are you weird or something? Are you weird or something? Fuck you. He had no accomplishments? Dude. He gave it the Indiana Jones look, you know? He gave it the Indiana Jones look from his own personal hubris. That's hubris there. If you heard, you heard. It just be like that. What's up, Space Monkey? I'm sorry, man. You called when I had just gone live, bro. I'm going on tonight, you know. I'm going on tonight. That's why I'm hanging. Just trying to say hi on this other channel. I already hit up the other one, you know. Gotta make my round circles. Cheers, bro. How you doing? Thanks for calling. I just wasn't the right time. I'm going on tonight at about 8. -3, that's 5 your time, bro. 5 o'clock your time, eh? So it's like 1:10 your time right now. Damn. Speaking of lunch, yeah, I went to fucking 7-Eleven. I took the burrito off the shelf. My buddy said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cooking, motherfucker, you know, over there by the microwave." And then I cut it open and I put in the pico and I put in the, well, they have like a pseudo fresh jalapeno, bro. Because it is a fresh jalapeno, but it has no seed and it has no real like hot shit. But they also fucking dye it so that it doesn't brown. So it's a pseudo fresh because when that green dye goes through your damn system, you will know it. You will feel it. So Space Monkey, when you were warning somebody, and I was just stacking up my phones, and hopefully I still had them muted, but I was just like, can I get my shoes though? And you were like, oh, sometimes this happens, You saw what was going on, huh? Yeah, we will. We'll talk shop, bro. Yeah, we'll talk shop. Nobe, nobe. He says, bzz, 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 chop down all the flags. Biz, 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 oh, chop down all the flags. It takes a noble like Nobby to tell people the truth, and then it takes a golf like me to deliver that bitter pill. It'll take a golf like me. I'll write a song for the kids and them chickadees, and they'll swallow it down. Biz, 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 all them flags gonna fall. Oh, I'm sorry, nobleman. What can we do? We're delivering the noble from the hand of an ignorant artisan. I can make some cheese, but I can't stand the smells. Cheers, Nobby. Hey up, evening, sir. How you doing? Any Yorkshire pudding on the any Yorkshire pudding on, lad? Good evening, good evening. It takes a golf like me to deliver it to in such a bitter way to this generation of fools. I think they're a bunch of fools, is what it is. Cheers. I don't even know. I don't even know where I started. I saw all those flags. I got triggered. It was like having a tres leches for my birthday. Oh, some haddock and chips and mushy peas? Yes, sir. Me, I can get my cotton chips here, but we don't have mushy peas, right? So we do in Maryland. We lean on the malt vinegar because yeah, I can get the like I said, cotton chips, and it would be proper, right? But we can't get the mushy peas, so we'll have vinegar. Of course, they have tartar sauce, so to speak, stuff like that. But I like vinegar, and I also like just lemon. I like lemon on me cotton chips, mate. But we don't have mushy peas. Yeah, we use malt vinegar in Maryland, dude. We use that on everything in Maryland. Trust me, don't worry. I don't know what culture brought that in. I don't know what culture brought that in, but they brought it in. Sometimes we have apple cider, dude, but white vinegar is like a cleaner, They don't eat that where I'm from. You don't eat white vinegar. It's malted or it's apple cider. Those are the only two choices. The rest of it is fucking cleaner, I believe. My doctor said, hey, don't you have vinegar? And I was like, yeah, but it's not that shit. And he was like, you know what I mean? He was like, you could sit there and read a book and soak your fingers in the vinegar, in it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, fuck you, in it. He's got Sausums. Well, we have Heinz. So I guess that's the culture it came from was the Germans. Because remember, Heinz actually had an assembly line set up for the pickling, service out here before Henry Ford. So his name was what? Conrad Heinz or whatever. That motherfucker was ahead of you motherfuckers over here in the east coast of the U.S. Or whatever you want to call these places. I don't know. I just fell down. I didn't sign any compacts, mate. I don't know. The Q&A thing says socks with sandals, are they okay? Are they okay in the UK? He doesn't know what the UK is. Salsons. Yeah, we have Heinz. But yeah, Heinz, he was a killer in the US here. Excuse me, progenitor to my German half, I suppose. But my German half, Nobby, no lie, is from Kassel. So we're the Beethoven, like we're from Kassel, bro. We're Beethoven. It's pretty cool. And that's cool, man. That's cool. You know, Beethoven's not my period, but it's cool. During the 19th century, fish and chips did, eh? Yeah. Is it beer battered? Like I said, like I like my cod and chips, you know, with a multi everything, you know, multi everything, dude. Like I said, you know, I don't really grow anything. I make very good soil. I'm a very brown thumb. Peppers come easy. But anyway, um, if anything, don't you think I would homebrew first? Like, don't you think that was the first thing I would do? I hate the smell of fermentation, though. So that's why I just stay out of it, you know? I don't like fermentation. I like what I get out of it, you know? Oh, and beef fat or dripping. We call it tallow here. We call it tallow now. So they use tallow and they use red coloring. You guys have red coloring banned, you know what I mean? No red dye number 40. Not where you live, buddy. But I made the extensive cartoonish joke that, you know, poor people get their kids on red dye number 40, their kids become hyperactive, they get Ritalin pills, and then they shave them off and snort them themselves. What do you think about that, Anton? Red dye number 40, banned in the banned everywhere. It's banned everywhere. So we call that tallow. We call our beef drippings tallow. You use that? Why? Why do you use it? Oh, because it's a nerve toxin. That's why you use it. Because it's a nerve toxin, bro. Yeah, people snort chrysanthemum powder too because it's a nerve toxin, right? They use it here. They call it pyrethrin. They use chrysanthemum powder to kill pests. If you understand what I mean, chrysanthemum powder, and then they make it in a sprayable substrate. Put it on their little backpack, pump it up, and like the like every sort of spray your garden down and kill the pests. So any sort of pest person would do. But also people will snort chrysanthemum flower like that, to get that, like you said, a little bit of a, a dullardness within the souls. Yo, so yesterday, Nobby, I was up with Captain Spaulding, I think, yesterday. And, that means Shannon was up. I mean, that means Shannon's was up. And, and somebody was talking about Nobby. And I just said, hey, I know Nobby. I know Nobby. I know Nobby. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We have Aussie lemonade. That means here, that means that it's got the carbonation, mate. Jack says, well, all lemonade's carbonated, mate. Well, it's not. So here in the US, this is Aussie lemonade. It's carbonated, mate. Oh, lemonade's carbonated, mate. No, I make lemonade, man. None of mine are carbonated. You're in the news. That's what I was trying to say, Nobby. Yeah, I was trying to say. Big up to you. I was trying to say, shout out Nobby. Nobby is in the news. Nobby's in the news. Headline reads, Nobby know-it-all does it again. What you gonna do, Gov? Question mark. Page free. Page free. Check it out now. Nobby's in the news again. He knows it all. Page free. Read on, mate. Read on. And the page 4 girl is looking at Nobby's news. Cheers to you, man. You're back in the globe, man. Top of the charts. King Biscuit Flour Hour. Back in the news, top of the charts. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. I thought you was on page 3 looking at them. But yeah, you's on page 2 and it says read on. But it's not so much that you're looking at the girls, they be looking at you, Nobby. They be focused right on you. The page free girl is looking at you. Read on, read on. Fuck yeah, Nobby. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on your status. Right. Hey, what happens when they close the book anyway, man? When they close the book, Nobby's like, he's like, oh, I was going to say the When they close the book, everything goes wrong, Nobby. Cheers. I have a lot of Samantha Fox, and she was one of those, eh? I have a lot of Samantha Fox music and photos. You know what I mean? I love Samantha's music, but anyway, she was a page 3 girl, yeah. Cheers to her. Yeah, you got full smothered. You got full smothered, man. You're trying to breathe through all that. You got bubbled in. I got too many beers, man. So I'm gonna go on Chiefins at 8, which means, oh yeah, less than 4 hours now. Less than 4 hours, just a bit. You met Samantha Fox? Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, dude. I actually have an autographed Samantha Fox 12-inch, and I bought it from the UK. I mean, sorry, my trade, print trade. I bought it from the UK. It was a top out 12-inch single from the UK. But anyways, yeah, that actually has a Samantha signature on it. But it's also got a radio station sticker. So it's kind of like it's got like a double besmirchment, you know. But I don't give a fuck. I love it. I love her. I love it. I gotta clean my gravity bong, guys, or vacuum pipe. I bought it from England or the English Isles. Yeah, I bought it from, obviously, it was a DJ or a radio station dude. Yeah, I bought it from a radio station dude. But they had a legit wet signature on it. You know what I'm saying? So, ding a ding ding ding. That's what I'm saying, Nobby, though. When we talk in print terms, we say this is a UK press. This is a UK press. It's just print terms. It doesn't mean anything about the real world. I don't give a fuck about politics or the real world. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just a fucking, distributor of things from Publish House, you know? All right, here we go. Yeah, I have to clean this before I go back up with Chiefin. I'm going up with Chiefin tonight, at 8 o'clock. Here we go. But I got to clean it first, but here, let's just hit it. Nobby's in the news again. Nobby's in the news again. Nobby's in the front pages again. Nobby's in the news again. Go to the Virgin store. Get the Nobby rag. From the Nobby rack. Give that boy some slag. He shouldn't be like that. He's looking wrong again. He wants 20 pence for the stupid paper that says Nobby's in. All right, one more time, and then I'm gonna gotta go clean it. Yeah, now they do actually have a king, right? That's kind of crazy, right? You guys never had to deal with a king. They were always like at least queens. We got queens everywhere in America. Queens perform on every corner. We wouldn't have any entertainment without queens around here. But you guys used to have one, and she had some sort of ownership over sturgeons and some sort of right to drive as fast as she wanted to. Yeah, it's fancy because it's from 7-Eleven. Yes. It's quadruple insulated, to be actually honest. They make them in a special factory in Pennsylvania. I'll be honest with you. They make them in a special factory in Pennsylvania. They're quadruple insulated. You know what I mean? Pretty good. And what we do is you clean the whole thing, you take the hardware off, you go out there, you get a Slurpee, you drink the Slurpee with your buds, then you go find a fucking spigot and you pour it out, a spigot or whatever you call it, a water source, and then you start smoking again. You start smoking again. So when I join up with Chiefin tonight, yes, he did not announce me. I'm saying so. He did not announce me, but I'm saying so. When I do join up with him tonight, I'll be smoking out of the fucking thing. Let's go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fancy bucket. Let's try again. Don't burn the hand. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Hello? Is this mic on? Hello? All right. The best part about that is now we get to test out the damage and rebuilding of this arm. What? Let's go. Let's go. So we pick it up. We want to do 4. Oh, yeah. So that's much better. Let's go. The broken side. Let's push it. And let's cut it. Whew. We just want a good representation of flexibility. Yes, they're made out of peanut dust. Getting super thrashed. May pass out soon. Oh no, be careful, 6. Yeah, they're made out of peanut dust, man. They only weigh what peanut dust does. I got them from Chabati G. He had plenty of peanut dust in the back room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're fake. Nah, but I was damaged here so dang bad that I'm glad I can pick anything up. You know what I mean? I'm glad I can fucking flex a cell phone at this moment. So let's see. 24, 27.75. It's 27.75, but I have a 50. You know what I mean? I have a single bar 50. You know? Look, Nabi, seriously, seriously. Look, in this one, look at this one. See, see. That one's real, man. You know? They're made of peanut dust. What's up, kid? Hey. We got to get you guys dinner real soon, man. Nobby, come on, man. Just do 4 push-ups, Nobby. Just do 4 push-ups, man. You'll be pushing the whole earth away from you. So if you do 4 push-ups, you'll be total tight. Let's see if this works now. Watch. Oh, it fucking works again. Watch. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're juicing, man. We're about to hit some we're about to snort some energy drink, okay? I'll be right back. Right, Aloe? Aloe. You think if we snort the energy drink? I'll be right back. Jesus Christ. I can't stop sneezing. I can't stop sneezing. Shit. Hello. I can't. Shit. I can't stop sneezing, man. Hey, Kyle's in the house. What's going on, Kyle? Kyle, have you ever met Ever Inferno? Probably. Excuse me. What's going on, Kyle? How you doing, man? Wow, I should have done that off camera. Hey, Nobby made the news again. Nobby made the news. We got pork chops and mashed potatoes. Juicing Joe. Yeah, I'm juicing. I'm hitting it hard, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, here we go. Sneeze. My grandmother on my father's side, she always said, I'm allergic to sneezing, you know. She's never sneezed once in her life. Oh, I'm juicing, bro. I'm juicing like Jack LaLanne and back in the day, bro, when he was only 74. You know what I mean? And he was just hitting that pineapple and cherries up and shit. And you know what I mean? He was like this, Poppy. He was like this. No, no problem. He was like, juice it, bro. Yeah, juice it, bro. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, juice it, bro. Yeah, I had some pineapple. I had a couple of cherries this morning. I had a couple of blueberries. No, actually, I just had a chili dog, and I'm juicing it, and I'm juicing it, and I'm juicing it hard. All right, thanks, Poppy Carl. Cheers, Joe. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I can do it, man. Like Jack Palance. Yeah, yeah. Bruce Lee, David Carradine. Oh no. Yeah, pineapple is great, dude. Pineapple is great. All right, let's see if the vacuum pipe works, man. I'm going on with Chiefin. He said a guest. He never said who, but that's me. That's me tonight. So at 8 tonight. I'll talk to Space Monkey. I'll talk to you in the middle. You know what I mean? In between. Cheers. There we go. Here we go. No work for the pull in, just for the exception. Exception. Don't take the drink. Okay. One more time. One more time. All right. Anybody got that join in link? Yes, it's Drive Time TV. We're smoking a little bit of ganja here, Poppy Carl. Anybody got that join in link? Drive Time TV. Come on in. What the fuck are we smoking around here? I thought it was cannabis. But he may have sold me the wee. He may have sold me the wee. I don't really know. Let's hear from AI again. They thought that Colonel Aquino had no background. Like, that's pretty funny because he worked for the U.S. fucking faggot Navy. Even to their detractors, it seemed as though Shrek and Xena had finally arrived. At long last, they had created something that they'd carried out from an idea stage to the stage of reality, an actual demonstrable entity. Sure, the whole operation was subsidized by Shrek's trust fund and would never have happened without the ready flow of free money from Daddy, but at least they had finally done something. The two were jubilant. This was just the first small installment of their empire. What's up, hobo? I'm reading some AI book. This is an AI book, and it's totally whack. You know what I mean? When you actually look at an AI book from back in the day, it's not even new. You know what I mean? Cheers. How you doing, hobo? You know what's really awesome, hobo? I don't know how you merged your channels, but it looks like you merged your channels. I'm sorry that you're sad. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, hobo. Let's get it better. Let's take the sad song and make it better. So you have lost a canine companion in this world. You had a friend, you had a hunting partner, you had a familiar, and you've lost that comrade in this world. You've lost a canine partner. Is that what's going on, hobo? You know? What we do is we take that and we face it towards the sun and we say, thank you for giving us that animation, that time, and that shared time, but I have to face this to the sun and give it back to where it came from. And she was the most loyal bitch you've ever known in your life. Well, you can count on one hand the loyal bitches you probably were fooled by. She was a true blessing. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I had a cat like that. I grew up with a cat that lived for 21 years. You know what I mean? But when it was time to go, it had to go. Northern Illinois is Virginia close? No. 6, I'll just meet you on the Greyhound mess. You know what I mean? No, Virginia's not close, dude. And I got to fucking navigate with, my other half. So, yeah, yeah. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. I'm glad you had the time, you know? I'm sad to hear it, but I'm glad you had the time. Oi! We got brand new pumpkin sauce. Brand new pumpkin sauce. Got a couple of them for the kids, man. Got a couple of them. Got the typical brain. Still got the typical brain. You know what I mean? Still got the typical brain. But remember, y'all, you think you got that brain. Eventually, you be this. You be nada. Nah, you're welcome. Of course, hobo, man. Of course. Like, respect to you, hobo. Respect to you, hobo. But remember, this part, there's not only eternity, but balance. There's not only eternity, but balance in this world. Well, what you want to do is buy all the time in the world, you know? Stop dealing with that idea of scarcity, right? Because scarcity isn't real. It's actually just an ownership that eschews, any of the resources in the world, which are lateral because they're just here. So ownership and hierarchy eschews that. So scarcity is not a real thing. So don't feel that. Don't feel that. What you want to buy is all the time in the world. You could make the most money per hour in the world, or you could buy all the time in the world. Which one would you rather have? The most money per hour or all the time in the world? Q&A sticker is probably going to copy me and put that on the next person's stream. So fuck you, Q&A sticker, and closed captioning, kill yourself. But anyway. You don't use money? Yeah. Well, somebody does on your behalf. That's okay. Like, I don't either. I just manage. Fingers to the bone. I don't need the money part. Somebody accused me of hobo yesterday, some weirdo who's been around for like 3 days, and they're trying to accuse me of selling weed. I was like, selling weed? Weed is worth nothing over here. And also, I'm running out of weed. Weed's legal over here. I'm not selling weed, you fucking weirdo. You know what I mean? You fucking plushy fucker. You'll own nothing. No, of course you'll own nothing. Eventually, we all own nothing. Even we even build it up around and nice around us, and then we're like, why do I feel empty? Why do I feel empty? I just built it up around us. Why do I feel empty? And then you start throwing your pennies on the table. Those are just thoughts, just the thoughts, just thoughts. Because you need a hug. Yeah. No, for real, hobo. No problem. No problem. I know right now that I'm utilizing hugs in a loose, let's say, allegorical sense. I'm utilizing hugs that are available to me daily or nearly daily, for sure, because my wife themselves is separated from me and like, so yeah, fuck that situation. So yeah, I utilize little, the hug that I can get, and I utilize it because I need it to be valued. I need it, and Mr. Six does this too. He throws out value to me. He knows that. He throws it out on a nearly daily basis. So tonight, everybody, I want you to go see. I want you to go to Chiefin because that's where I'm going to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, he does. He throws it out here, bro. He's one of them. And I utilize that stuff because I need it in my life, so as to continue as well as I freaking can, try my best. Yeah, thank you, Venjir. Thank you, Venjir. I appreciate it. Does it say I'm not fucking live? What the fuck is this shit? Hello? Hello? Am I not live, guys? Is this shit broken? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to share his thing again, man, but it seems like I can't find my own damn channel. Weird, right? You see that I'm live? Sorry. And then it's just fucking user error, obviously. It's just user error. I can't figure it out. You be an illusion. Yeah, 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 yeah. What channel am I on, man? How embarrassing. What channel am I on? Fucking hell. I should be at least subscribed to myself, right? It's embarrassing, dude. I hate doing tech in front of the camera. Subscriptions that are live, right? Vibrant Die is on. Vibrant Die is on. Oh, camera, camera, camera. Okay, then, yourself. Your fucking self is you live, right? Oh, wow, that's the difference. When you go to yourself and you hit view channel, it does say live, you know? Yeah, I'm fucking techie. Shit, I've been on the phone since 1984. Does that count? You know what I mean? I'm actually more techie than any of these, in the reality, because I was on the phone, and you know what I mean? Like in 84, I was in the TV in 1992. No, I'm just kidding. The public access. There you go. There you go. Right, right, right. I'm not an animal. I'm not an animal. Tech brew, TED Talk, TED Talk. Do I feel like the monster? Nah, nah, nah. I feel like and it ain't even no joke, and it ain't even a fucking secret, and it's not even new. But the monster is the wife. I fed a monster, and she knows it, and we weren't lying about it the whole time. But I fed a monster. Yeah, I fed a monster. It's not me. Okay, see you later, hobo. Nah, man, I'm not the monster. I fed one. I made one, or made it more. You're joking. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. But that was like I said, sometimes it's like, I don't mean to say it in a bad way. Like my dad always said, good for him, good for him. And he meant it in both ways. Like otherwise, good for him, glad it's not me sometimes. So he meant it in both ways. So I say, you deserve to know this. When I say you deserve to know this, I mean it in both ways. You deserve to know this. With my full compliments, you deserve to know this. Youch. So, Space Monkey Man, I'll be calling you back, and then I'm gonna go up on Chiefin. So that's why I shared it. Please sub up to Chiefin, okay? I'll be up there tonight. He didn't announce that, but I am. I guess I'll go sit over there with my flashing lights and my nicer background because he's actually moving within a week, man. One of the reasons that I'm so fucking down with and support him so well is, he's making those moves in life, bro. He's going up, bro. So yeah, I'll sit over there with my flashing light and stuff because his background doesn't even matter right now. Why does Subway sound good for dinner, dude? Trust me on this, Benjir. Use the coupons. We get the coupons in the mail. Use them. And don't get your shit toasted. They want to toast all the breads nowadays because they're little cookers for, like, if you want a hot piece, they're like little silicone fucking handlebar fucking disgusting things. Anyways, do not get the bread toasted because when you toast the bread, you get the coupons. Cool. But don't get the bread toasted because when you do, you have like 2 minutes to eat it. If you don't eat that damn bread, because that toaster is not a toaster, but it's a microwave toaster hybrid, like they use at 7-Eleven. So you got like 2 minutes to eat the bread before it crackers, you know what I mean? And you don't want cracker fucking bread. So do not get the bread toasted. Skip that shit. If you want the other shit hot, tell them to put it in their little silicone fucking disgusting fucking mittens. You know what I mean? But do not get that shitty bread toasted. But eat it. Eat it. Yes, eat it. When you crave it, fucking eat it. There's nothing wrong with eating it, man. Get a BMT. They don't have real fucking pork. Everything's turkey over there, right, Ari? Right? Fucking Subway, all that turkey, all that bullshit. And then we have a bad. Let's talk about it, Ari. Come over here. And we have. No, let's talk about it. We have a bad Subway where they always fail for not having their shit refrigerated enough. So we used to have to send the boys and say, what? Only pickled vegetables. You know what I mean? Only pickled vegetables. What a fucking piece of shit for us, to have to demand shit like that because they're not running their shit right. Cheers, babe. You look beautiful. I'm glad you made that one at the Haymarket Day. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Killer, babes. Nah, if you toast it, you have like 2 minutes to eat it, dude. It turns into dry fucking, mush. It's terrible, bro. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not trying to complain about Subway. When you have a hankering for it and you feel like you want it, you should go get it. That's the real answer. Sometimes there's nothing like that. That's exactly what you want, man. Hit it up. Cheers. Oh, yeah, you're going to do that playing pool? Okay. Hey, man, I actually enjoy playing pool, Six. That'd be cool. Near Lincoln? Hmm. I think I know Lincoln as in Lincoln, Nebraska, man. Shit. Maybe it's a Lincoln County or something. What's up, kid? What's going on? What you thinking about? No. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's spun up, man. He's been drinking. What are you having? Some Voodoo Rangers, a little bit of lemon, shock tops with orange. So who knows? Texting is hard. Nah, it's okay. It's okay, man. I can interpret, and we can interpret, man. We're all good. What are you drinking, man? Like I said, shock tops or Voodoo Rangers, huh? What the hell? He's drinking these? You drinking these? Shit. Yo, you're crazy. Nobody drinks these in the real world, bro. Nobody drinks these. Are you kidding me? Dude, it's not real. Don't do it, Mr. Six. You're not supposed to really drink these, man. This is called cinema. This is called cinema. It isn't real. You don't want to do this. These are stage beards, man. I have a stage hair. This is a wig. You know this wig right here? Yeah, I'm 50. You think this is real? This is stage hair, man. You don't want to drink Steel Reserves all day. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen the Canadian show You Are Under Arrest? You Are Under Arrest. Yeah, you should watch that show, man. They have natives that had like 340s at like 10 a.m. Yeah. Um, what was his name? Daryl McDaniel, DMC. Daryl McDaniel. He used to drink 10 40s a day. You have an appetite for destruction. Well, I get up around whenever. Used to get up on time. Wake up late and honey, put on your clothes and take your credit card to the liquor store. And that's one for you and two for me. Well, tonight. But it's so easy when everybody's trying to please him. Here I am, I'm your rocket queen. I may be a little dumb, but honey, I ain't naive. I hear you, man. He's on the night train, bottoms up. That's the only way to sleep. Wake up late and honey, put on your clothes. Take your credit card to the liquor store. Weird, Mr. Six. What's up, Elo? Good.
I'm Aloe. What's up?
He says he's damaged goods. Nothing, man. Nothing. Don't do what I do. You're not damaged goods. You just fucking put yourself up at the bat and you swung and you did a hit, and you got like to third base. You know what I mean? So that means you're qualified to come up and take another swing, Mr. Six. You understand? You didn't make it home yet, but you're on your way home. So just go up there and swing again. Jeez, I mean, it's not that hard. It's all good, bro. It's all good. He gets up around whenever. Used to get up on time. Well, that old man was a mean motherfucker. Gonna kick him on down the line. It hurts. No, it shouldn't hurt. It should be encouragement. Oh yeah, I know. I know. What up over there?
Hey, don't be
Wasn't you before?
was already.
So it can't be still. No, I understand that, Six, but it shouldn't. It should be just a glint. It should be just a glint into what you're about to get into, The next thing will be the better thing. Don't worry about it. I can't believe you're drinking these, though. You know what I mean? Nobody really does this. I do this, but nobody really does this. Jeez, like the Steel Reserve commercial on the internet is that guy like throwing up in a cornfield, talking about how it drinks like, it smells like or lamp oil or whatever. Like, nah, nobody does this, man. So you shouldn't do it. You've lived for other people. That's people pleasing, bro. Yeah, that's called people pleasing, bro. What's up, Dream Tooth? Damaged goods, man. Tell fools to build a bridge and get over it. Oh, Dream Tooth, hardcore. How you doing, Dream? Well, look, I mean, guys, let's be honest, man. Like, fucking, even Stinkbug just said he been drinking, bro. You know what I mean? So, listen, Six, you should not continue drinking 211s. Don't do this, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking do this. I've been a drunk person for 27 years. A bridge over the bones, Dream 2. We build a bridge over the bones all the time. But you can't be hung up on the death. You got to let it go. It's all feathers in the wind, and you build a bridge over the bones. We dance on the graves. We dance on the graves. While you were sleeping, we were creeping. I was asking Space Monkey how much he heard because my wife came and I had my phone stacked up and she was like, go leave. And I was like, can I have my shoes? And she was like, okay. And I was like, but if I go leave, I'm just going to go sleep somewhere and fucking crawl my ass back here. So this is a no end. Like, this is dumb. Like, if I do this, it's a fucking ornamental dome. So we agreed not. We agreed not. So yeah, man. Sometimes you got to build bridges on the bones of the past, but don't be like attached. Like, let it go. Let it go. So, Dream Tooth, going on Chiefins tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. His normal time, which is 8:15. That's 3 hours now from now. So that's the thing. He did not announce who his guest is, but it is me, and I will, with respect, go over there where I at least have my flashing light because he's moving in a week. So he has probably taken down most of his YouTube background, but we're gonna hit some gravity bongs, I believe. So I'm gonna be the guest, and I'm announcing it. I know he did not. So please, everybody, you got to go to Chiefins, right? I'll share it again. I'll share it again. Yeah, the bridge on bones and death, man. And it is the season of all death again. And last year, man, it was my mom, and this year it was Jimmy's mom. You know what I mean? Like they're gone, man. They're dust too, and we got to build bridges on that. So yeah, there's that Chiefin. That's the one he's using. The Chiefin 247, y'all. The Chiefin 247. I'll be up there on his time. I'm not exactly sure if I'm planning on drinking over there. I know he knows I drink, so that ain't a thing. But it's his house. It's his house. Every other day, yeah. Well, don't be drinking like this, bro. Don't be drinking that kind of shit I drink, cause that shit's a joke, bro. Most people, cause I was drinking a 6 pack of these and 140 every day when I started YouTube. That's like a bottle plus of that green label fucking whiskey, dude. It's like a bottle and a half, really. So yeah, you don't want to drink I drink every day 6, but sometimes, I cut down at least 10 servings a week. It helped me, you know what I mean? You hardly eat. Yeah, my grandfather never ate, dude. He never ate, dude. He would take me to the fucking pimpest fucking Italian deli over there in Philly, bro. And he'd have his good old, guinea clothes on, and he'd take me up there and everybody would be like, Mr. Man, and they all knew him. He didn't eat a fucking thing. He'd bring me up to the deli. I would have the bombest sandwich you could imagine, a Zep, a hoagie, a real fucking deal. And he would just like grab like, I don't know, Milwaukee's best and just go home. He didn't eat a fucking thing, man. For 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, I don't know. He was a World War II veteran, man. But he was a tailor and like, he didn't want to boss people around. So he was like a humble person. But he was like knee down, blown off, shrapnel, all that shit. World War II vet, man. Purple Heart, my granddad. But yeah, he didn't eat a fucking thing, bro. Everybody loved him though. Everybody knew him, Mr. Man, Mr. Man. We don't know what our future is, man. We don't know what our future is. It seems like if I get into a situation where I'm flipping, I'll just flip forever. I will flip forever. I'll just turn $2 into four, and $4 into 10, and $10 into 20, and do that wherever I go. It seems like I'll do that because I don't know, it's even worth the lifestyle and the adventure, man. And I do believe, even the best success that we've had, as small as it might be, it's all with making our lifestyle fit our expectations and our daily. And if the lifestyle fits, then we can. It's called sustainability. If your lifestyle fits, then it's sustainable. Woo, baby. 7-Eleven. He said, "Here we go. Don't take the drink." Hell yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean it out. I guess I'll take the bowl part and put it over there and wait, and then I'll clean out this whole part over there so that I can join up Chief with a fresh one. Chiefin'. All right, man. I hit both channels. We didn't get 10 likes. That's unbelievable. Huh. Oh, is this a joinable? I forgot. Is this a joinable? I think it is. Fucking hell. It really is. All right. Shit, I can send it to you too. Maybe. Let's. We're not trying to get kicked out, man. We're not trying to get kicked out. So I'm just taking this. Yeah, I don't want to get kicked out. So we're trying. Yo, everything will be all right, man. Everything will be all right. Don't worry about that shit. Let's go. Let's go. Later. Yeah, man. You're more than welcome, man. Sorry about that. I was sending out that link. So cheers. Cheers, y'all. Let's go. Step by step. Oh, baby. I really want you in my world. Sorry about that. Closed captioning. Cheers, y'all. Mr. Six, don't drink 8%ers anymore, man. Don't drink like that. Drink some vodka spritzers, man. Healthy shit. Yo, what's going on, Frank? New kids on the block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. You know what I loved back in the day, Frank? It was Maurice Starr Remember Maurice Starr? He was that promoter, and he would run around with all of his like sort of Filipino medals and shit. He looked like he was a member of the family and shit. Remember that, Frank? Frank, the rug man in the house. He's taking a break. He's been over there. Oh yeah, Maurice Starr, man. I miss the days of Maurice Starr. It's like, what was that motherfucker on, man, with his fake badges and his admiralisms with his like weird leather coat. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to Maurice Starr? Tour, bro, the tour. It got all ditty. Cheers, man. Shout out to Samuel Clemens. Oh, you don't get my notifications, Frank? Well, I guess I've been shadow banned. I've been here every fucking day on both channels, Frank. You don't know where I've been? I've been live every day on both channels. That's a fucking kick in the nuts for me, bro. Shit, fuck you, YouTube. You know what I mean? I mean, closed captioning. Go kill yourself. I'm fucking banned, bro. I'm gonna be on Chiefin's tonight live. He said he's got a guest coming up. Yes, he does. If he sends me the link. Yes, he does. I've been on twice a day. Yeah, fuck YouTube, man. Yeah, tonight I'll be on with Chiefin, man. You know what I mean? So I'm his surprise guest, and he didn't spill the beans. He's very cool about that. And if he sends me the link, I'll be there. Cheers, cheers. I'll go over there with respect to where I have like a light and a background and stuff. You know what I mean? Because he's moving. He's moving. So he had to take his stuff down. So I'm not fucking fronting like I got a studio, but I do have a background, right? And I'll be there. And now, thank God, this button's working. Cheers, y'all. Boom, bada boom. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hold on. I'm going to share his link again because he's using the Chiefin 24/7 link. So just let me drop it real quick. Please allow me. Please allow me, Frank. There we go, bro. Yeah, he does that at 8 o'clock, which usually equates to 8:15. And if he joins me that link, we're talking about 3 hours from now, and I will be there, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. Shit. Cheers. Mr. Six, you don't have to drink 211. I drink 211, but that's not the road to go down. Frank will tell you. Frank, my goodness, man. You never even told people about your adventure. You know, everybody wants to hear about driving with the lights off and just making it home from a simple wedding, Frank. You're an ex drinker, you know, and you're like, I'm going to go to a wedding and not drink. And then you lead everybody on an absolute adventure through Tim Horton's land, you know, through the land of make believe in Minecraft. You got to tell people, man, because that'll blow their little dang minds. Because you went on an adventure, bro. And now you're back and you said I wasn't here. Yo, everybody catch me on Chiefin later. Oh, you seen him in the morning on Crumble? Okay, cool, cool. 11 days, that's what I'm talking about, man. I told you they got scanners and shit, bro. You're fighting tech, bro. Jeez, you're fighting one of these like these like basic cable stories where they hire somebody for their like, you know, their aptitude, you know what I mean? Their aptitude skills, if you know what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Frank is on the run. Frank is on the run. You'll never stop Frankie. You'll never stop Frankie. Oh, oh my gosh. And you were driving with no lights on and shit. You were doing, oh, you turned yourself in? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Is your mama gonna bake him a pie, bro? Mama, bake that judge a pie. Do something, man. We need some help. We need some prayers, good blessings around here. Blessing you. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I'll be right back, man. Let me go check the dryer real quick. That's all. Just one little thing. We're so close. We're so close. What? 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 Shut up. No. Man. Frankie. Frankie's on the run. Shit. Frankie was on the run for 11 days, man. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Frankie is trying to he's trying to white hat them. He's like, I found a security breach. Here, I'm gonna clip this fuck. I'm gonna clip this right now. Here we go. Clip. Frankie is trying to white hat the police. He told them that he found a serious security breach and he should therefore too be employed by such to fix such a breach. It's basically a sec check by the neck, mother bitch. That's all. He was just sec checking your neck, motherfuckers. Now, please pay Frankie. Clip. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, that'll be like a highlight later, you know? Oh, dude. Do you know how I met my fucking farmer? Do you know how I met my fucking farmer? I wrote a letter to the court on her behalf. I was explaining what a fucking art project was. The difference between the First Amendment and a threat to someone's life. I tried my best. We didn't win. She did like 10 fucking years. They were wrong. I was right. My letter was right from the beginning, but they were wrong. And she did like 10 fucking years. Aww. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, it sucks, dude. It sucks. It sucks that we met that way, dude. I mean, we didn't meet that way, but it sucks that it went that way because I was right. Not really 10 years. That's hyperbole. She probably got charged with 10 years. You understand what I mean? She didn't really do it all. She had to get the fuck out of there, though. You know? And she came over here and became a successful blueberry farmer and said, fuck you to that old life. You know, fuck you to that old life. She became a successful blueberry farmer. And look at this. Look at this. They didn't tell us about the greenhouse, but you can see that's greenhouse shit right here. They didn't even tell us. So here we go. So that's that greenhouse. They didn't even tell us that they had. So things are okay. Things work out. Things are okay. That was a while ago. They're in the curing process right now. They're not playing around. They're not going to call us premature. We're waiting. We're waiting. But nah, she had to do time for digital art. She did time for digital art, that was interpreted as threats. So when my wife says, oh, I got your vitriol on tape or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I love the sound of my voice. Please make it unedited, please. And she's like, I used to love the sound of your voice. And I was like, mm-hmm. Get out of that if you can. Yeah, that's that greenhouse. They didn't even tell us. We knew they were doing like a few outdoors. So Frank, I probably sent you the like greenhouse seed that grew itself. So that was that big circle they had. They had like a circle bush that was obviously never seen or touched by a human because it was never topped or chipped or whatever. So yeah. So they didn't tell us they were going in the greenhouse and working on that shit, but that's that shit I just showed. That's it. They just dropped that as a surprise. They were like, "What do you think about that?" And I was like, "Bush." You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah. I like air in my shit, dude. I don't like fucking dense, fucking unbreathable nugs, dude. I like air. Did you see the air in that shit, dude? I like air. You know what I mean? I like it to tickle my face when I pull a cola this way. Yeah. And they keep it legal, man. And they keep it legal and stuff like that. And that's why, I just can't share, you know? You don't like them rock hard? Yeah. Oh, man. What is that? Oh, yeah, you get that flavor that's like bubble gum or something when it's all stuck together. Yeah. You get that like bubble gum, bubble tape flavor, bubblicious flavor when they're all stuck together and you're trying to roast them apart. You're trying to roast them open and you get that bubblicious that what is it called? Like, because that shit is what? Like that's it's like rubber from the trees, right? Like that bubblicious shit is like it's like tree rubber, right? Shit. Better have some dem tea instead, if you're gonna have some tree rubber tonight. Have some acacia bush. Acacia bush. All right, here we go, man. With the vacuum pipe before I clean it, because I will clean it before I get into chief. I really will. So here we go again. Cheers, y'all. What's going on? What are you guys smoking, man? This is a little bit of Skywalker OG, man. I'm running out of everything, but that's okay, like I said, because the farm is coming in now. Here's some older photo of the outdoor, that's the pink. All right. So let's get the outdoor pink in the house. Where is that shizzle? Where is that shizzle? Right? Boom. There you go. There you go. That's that outdoor pink. That's what we knew we was waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So cheers. Here we go. Don't take the drink. Don't take the drink. I had a mosquito bite when I was doing this, right? I had a mosquito bite, right? It still needs to be dealt with right there. So that was a mosquito bite, right? And actually, it's still blocked and blotched out right here. Just give your daughter a few things. No, but look, it's still blotched out. I still actually have to fix it where I had. And that was a mosquito bite on a dragonfly picture, which was pretty fucking weird. But anyway, and yeah, I still have to fix it at some point, man. You wish you were an artist. I'm not. I'm not an artist. No, no, I'm not an artist. But if it means what it means to me, then it's done. It's actually not art. It's what do you call this shit? What do you call this shit? It's okay. Tattoos for me are charm bracelet, charm bracelet. So I've got one charm. I got two, three, four. These are just charms. And then I got oh, five, six, seven, uh, eight, nine, 10. You know, do I have any here? No, no, no. Oh yeah, then I got more other elsewhere. No, I'm not an artist, man. That's a tribal tattoo. Like hopefully it's readable, but all the artists' problems are here. You call foreshortening and drifting off, like all the like art problems are here. They're all wrong. Like it's all fucking wrong. But I still think it kind of fits or whatever. So I don't care. Yeah, yeah. It's like I really wanted an eyebrow piercing, right? And then I eventually got one when I was like 22, I think almost, and I got an eyebrow piercing and I was like, dude, I really wish I had this when I was 17. But anyways, I got it. Then the first time people are like, gonna lock me up, threatening me, well, we'll probably just rip it out of there. I was like, dude, like, fuck. But anyways, like anything that I put on my body, like you can't take it from me. I got my charms with me forever. You cannot take them from me. So we just walk around like that. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever, dude. I'm not trying to be like raw or raucous or whatever, but I'll show you some of them more, and their charms too. Right? So, I don't know. I don't know how to show you, but like I said, here they're all charms. They're all charms, bro. Wasn't trying to be weird. Yeah, I don't know how to contort, dude. Yeah. I don't know how to contort for the fucking camera. I ain't pulling it up. I might pull a muscle. Nah, I would have to have that muscle to pull. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I am very weak because I lost weight, bro. I'm actually very weak right now, Frank. You know, I'm so glad I recovered from bike accident, but I'm very weak. So it's not about pulling a muscle. It's about like, since I lost some weight, I have to get a new strong without gaining, right? I can't put pounds on, but I have to get a new smaller strong, right? So, woo, we're working on it. Oh, Spider. Hi, Spider. Spiders are everywhere, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes. We shall rebuild. We shall do this. I'm not perturbed anymore about my previous injuries. I'm not perturbed anymore about my previous injuries. We shall fucking prevail. We shall beat them all. We shall destroy. We shall win. We shall beat them all. I'm not concerned or perturbed by any previous injuries. I don't remember you previous injuries. You're not my foes anymore. My foes are the future. And right now I am yielding and rebuilding a core. I am rebuilding a core, like he said. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shall rebuild a core. 2, 3, 5, 8. Counting numbers is so great. How about that? And then just for looseness. Ho, whoa. A ho, whoa. Just for looseness. Ho, whoa. A ho, whoa. Yes. That's beautiful, Frank. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'll do what I can when I can and as I can. I'll try my best. Now that I had that pneumonia and that accident, I actually got to go to a pulmonologist to look at my actual lungs, right? So we'll start from there, Frankie Bang. You know, I don't know what's bad yet. I don't know what's bad yet, brother. We'll find out. Shoot. With the bike damage I had, dude, I couldn't lift that weight like 4 days ago, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it 4 days ago, dude. So I'm better to be here, you know? I'm okay. Doing good, man. Hey man, kick those 11 likes. That'd be cool. Excuse me. Sorry for the burps, mea culpa. You need to stretch every morning, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, I mean I was pretty stuck, so okay. So if I do stretch, right? Okay. More charm, more charm. Here we go. So if I do stretch, and I should stretch, there's nothing behind me. There's nothing behind me in any tattoo. But yes, I should stretch, and I have charms, and I have charms, and I have charms, 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 and charms. And then maybe that's it. So now I stretch myself consequently, you see? That was a consequential stretch, Frank. I made double duty of the bullshit. You see what I mean? I made double duty. Yeah, I don't think anything is like I said. There's one behind my watch band, but I don't think there's any secrets around. There's one here. But yeah, what up, kid? How you doing, darling? Oh, you run away now? Shit, I gotta get them some dinner, man. But I'll be up on Chiefins, man. Everybody definitely subscribe to that. I got 9 likes. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen Frank. Frank hasn't been getting my notifications, obviously. Did you watch Crumbleweed this morning? I did. And I saw Scotty 420, Wet Basement Grows come up. I don't know if I saw any other guests come up, but let me know, man. Let me know if I'm wrong. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Oh, I'm about to roll just a regular joint real quick. Where is my fucking trim? Because I got some bud over here, but I was actually looking to roll the trim. You got to get him some food. Yeah, man, I got to do that. Yeah. I'm about to roll a joint real quick, but one doesn't exclude the other. Also got to think about where the fuck is my wallet. Can't pay him without it. So maybe I'll just go and do that. But I'm about to roll a joint of some fucking farmer trim, and I'll be back on tonight. On Chiefin, man, at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:15 on Chiefin. See you there, guys. Catch it. Peace.